It's Steel Panther right here on the Classic Metal Show with I Was the King, featuring our good friend Ralph Saenz, i.e. Michael Starr.
That's right.
And, of course, Satchel on lead guitar.
Yes.
And the legendary House of Blues played their final show in Hollywood because it's going to be knocked down for condos.
Don't you wish that you'd be saying the same thing about Chicago and Cleveland?
Well, Steel Panther basically was the house band of the House of Blues in Hollywood.
Right.
And they had a standing gig there I think it was every Monday night.
Sure.
And they were sold out every Monday night.
For years.
For years. They were the house band at the Key Club until the Key Club shut down.
Right.
And then they moved over to the House of Blues, and they were over there for years, and now that's shut down.
So where will they go?
Well, I guess they're going to build another House of Blues in another part of the city somewhere.
Okay.
But they sort of kind of had a residency there, and it always drew, what do you want to call, celebrity guests.
Right, sure.
Would join them on stage. But they made national headline news this week because of the final show at the House of Blues before they close it officially and knock it down.
Right.
So anyway, the story goes, during their reign on the Sunset Strip, 80s metal tribute rocker Steel Panther have shared the stage with an undeniably stellar assortment of performers, serving up countless covers over the years.
Okay.
Some rendered flawlessly, others not so much. Either way, it's always a spectacle when these bawdy, long-haired boys take the stage and invite famous guests to join in on the good, dirty fun.
What national douchebags wrote this?
I'm trying to see who this was reported for. This was Yahoo Music for in courtesy of Live Nation.
Of course it was. Out of touch douchebags writing about Steel Panther.
Right.
Perfect.
Yep. And headbanging fans with great expectations for Steel Panther's final show Monday night at the Los Angeles House of Blues Sunset Strip. Before the 21-year-old venue is raised to make room for condos and hotel developments, were not disappointed.
Wow.
Steel Panther bid farewell to the beloved club with the procession of an all-star sit-in, culminating in a freaky family affair featuring frequent Panther guest Billy Ray Cyrus and his notorious daughter, the one and only Miley Cyrus.
Oh, boy. Wish I could have seen that. Never mind.
Miley hadn't planned on performing, but when the band prodded her from the stage, encouraging the crowd to chant, "Miley, sing!" The crowd wanted Miley.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Over and over again, she just couldn't say no, joining in on the rousing sing-along of Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Ugh, yikes.
While her Panther performance wasn't nearly as racy as her infamous 2013 MTV Video Music Awards appearance or her own concerts, Miley was definitely a dynamic and shameless stage presence once she got into it, hamming it up and grinding on bassist Lexi Fox.
Wow.
As well as crooning the track's chorus with frontman Michael Starr and her dad, although she disappointingly refrained from taking the lead on any of the verses.
She didn't know the words.
Were they disappointed? How come Miley didn't sing the lead, man?
Boo!
We came here to see Miley, not that Michael Starr hack.
Boo! We want Miley to sing.
Right.
Shut up.
At least her father took powerful lead on his own number, Billy Idol's Rebel Yell, a song he's done with the band before and clearly has down.
Well, wow.
I wasn't even aware that Billy Ray Cyrus was even still active. I mean, the only song I know of Billy Ray Cyrus was that stupid Achy Breaky Heart song.
Dude, stop it. He had all those hits.
What hit? That's the only one I know of.
Yeah, there was Achy Breaky Heart.
And
Then Breaky Achy Heart. And The Heart That's Achy and Breaky.
Sure.
He had all those songs.
Okay. It's the only one I can tell you.
It's the only one he had.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So what would make him a draw?
He fucked out a good kid.
A good kid?
Well, some people consider her to be something.
Okay.
Not me, but...
All right.
You don't?
Dude, I don't even get involved with that nonsense.
No, I mean, my kids grew up in the era to watch Hannah Montana, but outside of that, who gives a shit?
That's my point.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, he sang Billy Idol's Rebel Yell.
That's something.
Yeah. He added a subtle southern rock flair and ferocious growl.
Really?
To the new wave staple. New wave staple. New wave.
Does this guy ever go to concerts that wrote this?
Apparently not.
Jesus Christ.
Right. That was a long, long way from Achy Breaky Heart. Yeah, no shit. When was Achy Breaky Heart? Was that like 92? 90, it was like 92, right?
Somewhere in there.
91, 92, somewhere around there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Before the Cyruses, other special guests include Extreme's Nuno Betancourt.
Boo!
I didn't know Nuno actually associated with people.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought he was sort of like a recluse. He didn't think he really got out there and did stuff with other people. But Dane Cook.
Dane Cook?
The comedian Dane Cook came out and did Van Halen's Panama.
This sounds like a real shitbag show.
It's a train wreck. NSYNC's Joey Fatone.
Oh, Joey Fatone made a stop. That's good.
On an amusingly reworked Tom Petty cover called Freeballin'. Jeez. What a train wreck.
This is terrible.
And crowd-pleasing comedy rockers Ninja Sex Party.
They're big, man.
Are they?
Yeah, my son Zach is real into them.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they're. I think they just won the award for the year for the best comedy. They're like Steel Panther.
Okay, I wasn't aware.
Yeah, I haven't heard them myself, but I know that they're actually legitimate.
Okay. Nickelback's Chad Kroeger and adult film star Ron Jeremy were also in the audience. And as is often Panther shtick, both were called out and publicly mocked.
Nice.
Jeremy took the bait at the end of the night and hopped on stage to play harmonica with the band for a brief moment, though this was anticlimactic.
Yeah, and then he pulled out his dick, and Miley played that like a harmonica.
Right, after the Billy Ray Cyrus and Miley's crazy cameo.
Boo!
Crazy. They were crazy on that stage.
Sounds god-awful.
Right. Steel Panther savored their goodbye moment at the end sans any guest, however, singing an original song as dizzying amounts of blue confetti flew about the room.
Dizzying amounts.
Dizzying amounts.
Okay, you've been in. You saw the AC/DC tour, Razor's Edge,
yes,
right?
Yes, I did.
Was there dizzying amounts of money being dropped?
It was. It was just dizzying.
Did you fall to the floor because you got so dizzy?
Yeah.
Dizzying. Shut up.
The entire night was heavy on their repertoire of raucous and risque originals, including Fat Girl, Asian Hooker, and Glory Hole, during which they did their own version of a balloon drop, releasing dozens of blow-up dolls into the crowd.
Nice.
The House of Blues may be leaving the Sunset Strip, but rest assured there are still plenty of House of Blues across the country where Steel Panther and friends can continue to rock out until the new LA location is established, Vegas being the most obvious fit for the band's glitz and glamour.
Right.
whatever direction these guys decide to head in, their historic final show at the Hollywood House of Blues won't be forgotten anytime soon. What Steel Panther do may be parody, but Monday night was no joke.
Yeah, man.
So there you are.
That's terrible.
Close down the 21-year-old House of Blues.
With a fucking retard writer writing about it.
Well, he had to throw in as many cliches as possible.
Yeah, and look like he's a wordsmith.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. You got to get all wordy in there.
Why can't people just write like they talk? You know, people tell me I'm this fucking good writer, and I just write exactly how I talk.
Sure.
You know, I don't come up with a bunch of words that nobody uses. I just write what I would say.
Well, the thing is, everybody wants to sound clever.
Yeah, but you don't. You sound like you're trying too hard.
Well, again, I know that, and you know that. But when these people who think that they're journalists of some kind,
yeah,
they try to just get all wordy and try to sound clever and witty, and it's like, oh wow, that guy got a good zinger in there.
Is that what they get from their bachelors? That they can use those big words?
Something like that.
That part of their degree. Stupid.
It is stupid. Well, speaking of clubs,
yes,
you're gonna love this.
All right.
This one is going to make you go into full on, I fucking hate people, Chris Aiken mode.
Well, I've been there all week, so bring it on.